Hi, I'm Craig Doubet, front of house engineer for Michael Buble. Here we are on stage in Melbourne, Laver Arena, show 109 of the current tour. As you can see, quite a large stage behind us, a beautiful stage, a large band, 38 pieces on stage. I have a great gig. I love my job. We have a pretty unique rig here, all Meyer speakers, almost 200 of them. Surrounding this stage, the smaller stage in front of us, basically a distributed sound system. We're also able to control elements of it back and forth between different parts of the PA with Meyer Sound's new space map program on a Galaxy. We have a lot of fun with that. On the main stage, there are arrays left and right, not kind of normal, but aimed outwards, 20 degrees each. Those are 8 Leos over 8 Lions each. Next to them are 6 1100 LFCs in a steered array, and around the corner, aimed 90 degrees off stage, are 14 Lion Ws. At the back of the room, over the B stage, is another pair of large arrays of 5 Leos over 12 Micas, and those do the back of the room, tie in with the main arrays, so you really have all 6 of them doing the thing. The Micas double as a B stage PA on the bottom of that array, so they aim almost straight down. Next to the B stage on either side are a pair of arrays of 14 Micas each that cover from the very top of the room all the way down to about 12 feet from the edge of the B stage. Those get used anytime something happens on the B stage, i.e. Michael comes out there to sing, his vocal moves into those speakers. It's also a small set of leopards, 8 per array, aimed back from the B stage so that all the people down here and in the pit also get directed to the B stage. It's a visual. It's a sonic cue to turn your head and look at what's going on behind you, because the sound is behind you now. What I've used for many years on most of these things, drum kit is a combination of Sennheiser, Audix, Neumann. All the DIs are Radial, a good Canadian brand that I've used and loved for many, many years. DPA is really my go-to on this stage and has been for many years. Piano set is a matched set of 4031s, essentially 4007s. In small little things, beautiful mics, sound amazing. On the brass, we use 4099s. Amazing mics, they take a lot of abuse. They take an amazing amount of input without folding up. They sound like the brass. On the strings, same thing. I've been using 4060s lob mics with that cool little string mount that mounts behind the bridge underneath the strings for many years. Omni mic, but it sounds the most like the instrument of anything I've ever used. Michael's on a Neumann capsule, as he's used for many years, on a Sennheiser 6000 transmitter. We really like it because digital transmitter, digital audio all the way through. His voice comes out of the speaker analog for the first time since it left his lips. Background vocals are DPA heads again on Shure Accent transmitters. We're a big fan of those, easy to put together, along with all the wireless IEMs is Shure. Pretty tidy little package. We make it happen every day. Okay, here we are at the console. We're going to talk our way through Michael Buble's vocal chain on the Solid State Logic L500 Plus. So we have over here, we select Michael's channel. A couple cool things about this console. This is how do you want to work? There's the complete channel version over here where you can see the EQ, the dynamics, or the insert, which is a dynamic EQ right now. I can open it up in big form here and see all the same things. So in this console, Michael's vocal comes from his wireless receiver via AES. So I have an AES input feeding this channel. First thing it hits is a high-pass filter. Instantly goes from here, filter, into the channel EQ, which I really only use for feedback purposes, for things that are ringing out. And then we go straight to a dynamic EQ, which does the bulk of the work for EQing and compressing his vocal. Brand new from SSL as of 2 weeks ago, this particular module. It's the closest thing to a 901 I've seen yet, BSS. It allows you to do both under threshold expansion and an over threshold compression at the same frequency. So for his moving the mic around, proximity effect fun is I can add some, keep it the same, subtract as he moves. It's a very, very cool tool. He's got a little thing, 500 hertz or so in his voice that gets a little out of control. so we hit it pretty hard. And every singer's got a 2.5K, and they do, right? That's pretty much all I do on this thing. We then route it to an external box. You can see over there, the UA, Laver Act 2, where I do a 5-band parametric EQ, a de-esser, and a little bit of compression from an LA3A. It comes back into the console, and most of the work is my finger, riding his voice, keeping an eye on where his mic is compared to his mouth and what I need out of him at any given time.